Isha. Good afternoon. So I'm pleased to introduce today's speaker. Mr. Aksar is our CA at CL. Aksar is an extremely popular teacher who has successfully mentored thousands of students, an alum of IIM Calcutta and aptitude expert for entrance exam. Today he is going to share how to get a high score in NTSE and tips and tricks for puzzle solving. Before we start, I request everyone to switch off your video to save the bandwidth. For those of you just joining us, welcome. Without any further delay, I'd like to welcome Aksar. Sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Arun. Thank you. This is going to be our second workshop. Those of you who attended the first workshop, I would have, I'm sure you would have learned certain things. The exam is coming up very soon in the next 30, 40 days, 40 days to be precise, 40, 42 days. MAT, the mental ability test, which all of us are going to work on. I have taken about 100 questions, of which about 80, 90 questions are really, really worth solving. These have been picked up from the original NTSE question papers over the years. That way, whatever you're going to solve today will be a kind of a precursor towards what you want to do or what you will be doing in the actual exam itself. Okay, guys. So in some of these cases, in fact, I don't know whether Dave, are you there today? As the technology moderator, if he's there, you can also make a one odd poll with 5 choices. I will use the choices in some of those questions if it's possible. I don't know who is the technology person. I don't just check it out. Divan, is it? Divanji, is it? Acha. Divanji, ek poll kar dijiye so that I can use it as we go along. Thank you very much. So before I start, let me quickly take you through what this exam date is going to be and what are the areas are going to be. All of you know this, that the exam is going to be most probably on the 13th of December. I'm expecting that nothing will change. And okay, let me just go back to the previous one for a moment. Yeah, 13th of December. And the stage 2 exam is going to be on 13th of June. That is when you finish your 10th standard. Paper 1, which is what I'm going to focus on, not on the SAT, the MAT, the mental ability test, 100 questions, 100 marks, and a duration of 120 minutes. The problem is not with the question paper. The problem is not with the, let's say, difficulty of the paper. What you will find is the difficulty in completing the paper in 120 minutes. And I think that is the kind of a challenge that we're going to look at it. Today also, I'm going to take up maximum of about 1 hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours, this particular session. Some questions, I'm going to give you more time to solve. And in some questions, I will solve it myself. Okay, so Arun Pratik is asking, have the registrations for Delhi started? I don't think so, if I'm not wrong.
No, I guess not.
They have not started yet, Pratik.
So we will get to know the school as well.
Correct. You'll have to check with the school, but it has not come in yet. Okay. Your school will also get the intimation from the government of India, by the way, guys. Yeah, it is not yet started. Thank you, Surendra. Okay, so 100 questions. I think it's easily possible that if you smartly use your 120 minutes, you can do about 80 plus questions, or rather actually get 80 plus marks in that itself. What are the areas which come in the MAT exam? I am going to take you quickly through. Sachin Bandare is saying, sir, don't you think exam will be postponed? I have no clue, my friend. I am not deciding this at all. So therefore, I can't say for sure. In most states, the COVID situation is fine. In places like Delhi, certain places like Kerala, maybe Karnataka, some of the areas are getting really, really bad. But majority of states, the numbers at least are reducing. Now, is it good enough for us? Not good enough for us? I don't know. We will figure it out. But like Sachin is asking, and I'm going to answer this question very It's a relevant question the way I look at it. Don't you think the exam is going to get postponed? I would say, if I were you, Sachin, and every one of you, I would go into the thought process or into the thinking while preparing that I am writing the exam on December 13th. I will go with that feeling. Now, just in case, uh, let's say just in case the exam does get postponed for whatever reasons in the world, it could be COVID, it could be a number of other reasons, I will have extra time to prepare. But if I start thinking that it'll get postponed and I don't prepare enough for this, chances are that unfortunately for you, if the exam does happen on 13th of December, you will be half prepared. And please understand, you have only one chance. This you will get only because you are in the 10th standard. You will not get it again after the 10th standard. Therefore, my friends, I think if I were you, once again, I'm saying, you will prepare thoroughly for this exam. Now, those of you already know it, great. But here is what I'm going to tell you. These are the topics that you will get in the exam. Make a note of it if you already did not make one, or if you do not know already. Sorry, I think some quick, I'm clicking on something else, because of which it is going to the next slide all the time. So NTSE math topics, just to quickly go through this, there will be odd man out questions, cubes and dice questions, which is the number which is opposite of which number types, mathematical operators. Certain times puzzles come in. Typically one puzzle at least comes in. Then analogies. Analogies could be in terms of verbal analogies, letter series analogies. It could be numbers analogies. It could be non-verbal analogies. Non-verbal, when I'm saying, pattern matching kind of things. All those kind of questions can come in. Then you have coding and decoding. Coding and decoding, again, these are possibly, verbal coding and decoding, and or certain different, while it's same verbal, it could be number decoding and coding also sometimes. Then I said non-verbal reasoning, pattern matching comes in, where what is the fourth element, fifth element. This is one thing I am going to do very less today. This requires a completely different mindset. So in this particular session, I am not going to do too many of them. One or two of them I have picked up, but a lot of others we will do. Number series and letter series, very important, but sometimes it will be really frustrating for us to do these. That such kind of frustration, when such kind of frustrating questions will be there in the exam, will definitely be there in the exam. One such question, two such questions can eat away your time. Your smartness is in leaving that question. Then counting, mirror images, direction sense, and certain questions in quantitative aptitude. Now, not all the time you have too many questions in quant. We will figure it out as we go along. As I said, I have picked up about 80-90 questions for us. 80-90 questions. We should try to do it in 80-90 minutes, so that we just enjoy this entire session. Okay, 1 second before I start. We have a question. Let me see if there is any question on screen. Calendars also can. Calendars and clocks also can. Yeah, direction sense. When I say quantitative aptitude, I will put it here actually. Calendars can come. Clocks can come. Clocks. What is the, again, similar to mirror images or the clocks, losing and gaining time kind of things. These kind of questions can also come. All these things form a part of our mental aptitude. All these things form a part of our mental aptitude. Thank you, Kashish, for reminding me that. Now, the way to prepare for it is to make sure that just a second, guys, just a second. If you can hopefully hear me much more clearly right now. Somebody was asking me, should I read it? Is that fine, Suprada? Is it better now? Yeah, I thought so. I think there were some issues. Thank you so much. Okay. So, see, there are two ways of doing it. I am not going to teach you anything today. Our job today, because it's a kind of a workshop, is to solve questions. Some nice ways of solving I will try to do. Some of them we will skip also. But it is going to give you an overview of the entire types of questions which will come to you in NTSE MAT. But if you want to prepare for this, there will be obviously books. For example, V Career Launcher itself has books on these things. So the way you should prepare is, on a day, you need to sit on odd man out questions and do some 50 questions on this. One day you should do on cubes and dice, 50 questions. Mathematical operators, 50 questions. Maybe it will take you less than 1 hour, 1 hour for it. But if you spend 1 hour on this, 1 hour on this, 1 hour, this will be taking more than 3 to 5 hours. Analogies, 1 hour, 1 hour. This can take you 2 to 3 hours to understand the entire thing. This will take you 2 to 3 hours. This will be 1 hour, maybe 1 hour, maybe 1 hour. This will take you about 10 hours. So if you really want to have an overview of the entire math topics and do it well, you will require nothing less than 16, 19, 20, 21, 26, 27, 20, 29, 30 hours of work. 30 hours of serious work. Serious work. I would like you to really spend. It could be more than this. If you do double that this, you will be even better off. It will be even better off. But bare minimum is to look at giving 30 hours to this particular topic. Yes, blood relations also will come. Blood relations also will be there. In fact, let me add somewhere that coding, decoding, verbal numbers, there will be blood relations also somewhere. So, in fact, if I keep missing out of that, let's look at, given that we have 40 days to go, approximately minimum of 40 hours is the minimum requirement that you have before you can, apart from the classes that you attend or whatever. This is solving for yourself. Solving for yourself. That is what. And then taking mocks, taking tests. If you start taking tests, let's say you take at least about 5 tests of 2 hours each, that another 10 hours. Analyzing these 10 tests will take you another 10 hours. So I am looking at helping you. I'm looking at telling you that anywhere between 40 hours of real work plus 20 hours, a total of 60 hours of preparation for the math topics itself is required. Can you do this? If you can, I am telling you, you can easily get 80 plus marks. You can easily get 80 plus marks. And 80 plus marks in the math will give you in a much better position to go to the next stage, because I expect that a lot of you will be decent at the SAT exam in which way. Scholastic aptitude. Okay, let's look at this without much of an ado. I think it's the first 10-15 minutes of preamble. As I said, I will solve some of these questions. The first one I'm going to solve is going to be on verbal and non-verbal analogies. They are structured, but not too many questions which are structured. I told you I will do a very few questions in this kind of pattern matching, but this is a very easy question. You can use the chat window to give me the answer. Gia, I told you that. Okay, use the chat window and send it privately if you can, if you don't mind. Don't send it to everybody. In fact, let me remove that so that you can send it only to me, and that will be fine, so that nobody will see anybody else's answers. It'll be easier for you to look at it, kind of things. The answer, my friends, is not, okay, it looks, you have to be careful about it. Look at if this and this, look at this. This is getting exchanged to this place. That means this gets exchanged to this place. This has to come here very clearly. Similarly, if you are looking at this gets exchanged to this place, so this plus gets come this way. So this plus should come here. So the answer is D for this. The answer is D for this. A lot of you have got it correct. Now you got it correct. Very good. You might say, yaar, isme kya question hai? You will find a lot of questions. You are 10th class guys. All of you are 17, 18 years old. You will be surprised. A lot of these questions, you don't need any kind of a training for this. You can solve it absolutely straightforward itself. Srinja, the answer is choice D. If that is what you have given, that will be the right answer. Okay? You will get, you don't have to ask whether you're right. For every question, I'm going to give you the answer at the end of the day. Okay? The answer is choice D for this. Okay? Now let's look at the next question. This is a very interesting question. Now, try. You can again give me on the private chat. There are only a few questions I'm going to use polls, guys, not all of them. Suprada, that answer is not there in the choices at all. Shravani, you will have to tell me how, by the way, if at all you get an answer. A lot of you will get 324 as the answer because it looks like 5 square, 10 square. Therefore, if it is 9 square, it should be 18 square. But that's not the correct answer. Twisha and Shravani, how did you get that answer? Abhinanda, how did you get your answer? If I give you the answer, you will come here through the phone, through the laptop, through your laptop and phones, and kind of catch my neck. The way it is 5 square, and this one is 5 square into 5 minus 1. This is 9 square, and this will be 9 square into 9 minus 1. Hence, answer is 648. See, if that is correct, Babinanda, it should be the same 8 into 1 and 8 into 2 should also be applicable for the first two numbers, right? If it doesn't, that will not happen. Hence, my answer for this question is choice A. It says, to be honest with you, Srinja, it's not a great question, to be honest with you. It's not a great question because a lot of us will waste a lot of time on this kind of questions, Yuvraj. But here is what I'm trying to say. This kind of questions in the exam, let's say you don't get the answer. What do? You should just skip it fast. Don't waste time on it if you're not able to get it immediately. Second, like Abhinanda Ghosh, you have said, though, if for example, he said this is something like 8 into 1 plus 8 square. Fair enough. But this should also be 2 into 1 plus 5 square. Correct? 2 into 1 and 5 square. It is not happening, right? 2 into 1 and 5 square. 2 into 2 and 5 square is 25. It is not happening. So therefore, that choice, Abhinanda, is not correct. I'm not saying don't worry about it, but if you're not able to get it, get out of it. I said lots of you got 324 because I also got 324 the moment I saw it. But then there is no answer. Then what do? Then figure out what is the way to look at it. Now 684, 8 times aa raha hai. Ye 4 times hai. Ye 8 times hai. How do I get my answer? So that is the kind of a logic that I'll get it out of it. Okay. Now let's look at the next question. This is easy. You know, these kind of questions, what I would say, I mean, I'm going to do one thing, guys. You know, this is something which I always like, which you should do when you're starting a mental ability exam. I will showcase to you that one in a moment. You need to write down this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And then what you do is you make a note of these numbers also. You should write the letters. Yes, 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 yes. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Now, in your papers, please make a note of this like this. You know why I'm saying this, guys? A lot of these questions can be solved that way by remembering the numbers. I'm not going to showcase to you once again, but it is important for you to make a note of it so that you can use that, even before you start the exam. Even before you start the exam, there will be time for you. They will give you a rough paper. If I were you know what the first thing that I'll write? This ABCDs till Z, 1, 2, 3, 4, 26, because at least 10 questions I can get it from there. 10 questions I can get it from there. Very good, Abhinanda. Disha, just check. You got 3 of them correct. Last one. Disha, एक बार फिर से check कर लो. Yes. The answer is HDGF. You can see this. How is it going? FA, ID, LG, MH. You can see what is the way in which this is getting done. FA, how much minus? ID, what is the difference? LG, what is the difference? M and H, what is the difference? Similarly, the same difference has to be here. M, I, L, and this thing. So you clearly know that I will obviously be D here. Therefore, C will get cancelled. Then is there anything? L has to be G. So G has to be there. G is there in all these things, unfortunately. I have to check for M. M, what happens? And you will get that it has to be H. H has to be there. H has to be there. This is gone. And the last one is, what should be? Your K. And that will be your F. Again, look at the difference of numbers. Difference of numbers from F to A, I to D, L to G, M to H. You will get your answers very, very quickly. Hence, answer is D for this. You might be thinking, यार इसमें क्या कुछ भी नहीं है इसमें. But speed is what is important. Speed is what is important, not the question itself. This is even more easier. Even more easier. Please quickly tell me the answer. Very good, Vaibhav. Very nice. Srinja, check. Srinja, I think 13th December. Dakshina, correct. Abhinanda, correct. All of you are getting it right. Absolutely. Yeah. This is nothing great about this. देखो AC EILT EHNQ EILT EHNQ ये बोल रहा है. Then ACDG. This has to be ABFG. ABFG is choice A. That's all. A is the answer for this. This is a very, very easy question. Next one. This is, I'm going to solve it quickly for you. There are 4 terms in the question. The terms right to the symbol have the same relationship. What is Parliament to Great Britain as Congress to which country? It is not Canada, it is not Japan, it is not South Korea. Answer is clearly United States of America. The Parliament is the main deciding body for Great Britain, like India. Congress is the same thing as United States of America. That's okay, don't worry, Sanjay. Okay, the answer is clearly choice C for this. This is a very easy question. Do this now. This one I'll give you a poll. Quickly give me the answer. I'll give you 1 minute. Use the poll, please. It's only 18 seconds. We have 40 seconds more to go. No problem. Vaibhav, use the poll, please. Very good. Why, Jia? All of you, please answer. Another 10 seconds I'll give you. That's okay, yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. I'm ending the poll. 17 of you got A, 7 of you got B, 11 of you got C, and 3 of you got D. The answer in this particular case, if I look at democracy, is choice A. It is 6 cube plus 6, which will give you 216 plus 6, which is 222. This will be 8 cube plus 8, which is 512 plus 8, which has to be 520. That's your answer. Yes, Rinja. Next question. This तो easy है. ये तो करो. I will not give a poll for this. Very good, Mohammed. Right, Shravani, Rohit, Gunit, Yuvraj. Abhinandan, I think you got it wrong. Nishchit, not correct. These are right. Okay, all of you got it right. Answer is D for this. I will not even waste my time on this. See, D, E, F, F, G, H, I. So you know that the only thing it can start is I, and therefore the answer is D. These kind of questions, you should not even waste time in the exam. See, the reason why I'm giving you these questions also, they are original questions. First and foremost, you will have to take a decision faster. One of the key things is the difference between an NTSE kind of an exam, MAT, or your 10th class exam, board exam, is the decision making that you need to do. Decision making you need to do. And that decision making is the faster decision making you need to do. Pratik, it's very simple. C to F, how many letters are there? E to G, how many letters are there? C, D, E, F, right? E, F, G, you will have to. So now this also F, I, J, K, F, G, H, I should be the next one after 2 letters. Then K, L, M should be the next letter. Likewise, you can continue. You will get your answer as D. You don't even have to do the entire story. You get the first 2, you will finish that answer. Fair enough, Pratik? Let's look at the next one. This one I'm going to give you a poll again. 1.5 minute poll. Jia, don't worry about not getting answer, yaar. Aram se karo. Aata hai to great. Very difficult question. That's why I've given you a poll for 1 minute, 1.5 minute. Aram se karo. Don't be in a hurry. Think and answer. Only 10 of you have voted. Please do this. $21. Another at least 7, yeah. Very nice, very nice. I think we are getting close to that number. 130, exactly half of them. Thank you so much for this. Okay, I'm sharing the results. Again, if at all you have to go with the democracy and majority, answer will be choice C, which is of course the correct answer. I mean, really friends, this is 4 into 3 minus 4 will give you 8. 8 into 3 plus 4 will give you 28. 28 into 3 minus 4 will give you 80. 80 into 3 plus 4 will give you 244. Therefore, answer is choice C. This particular question, once again, I have given you this for a very simple reason. One very, very particularly these kind of things, when happens, if you're not able to get it in the first 30 seconds, if you don't get it in the first 30 seconds in the exam, you should just answer and go off, or just skip this question. That's the way to look at it itself. That is the way to look at it itself. Keep that in mind. Let's look at this question. This is an easy question. You don't need a poll for this. Quick. You will get your answer very, very fast. Very good, Gunit, Suprada, Srinja, Yuvraj, Yashlin, Sandeep, Vaibhav. Very good. Disha, correct. Mohammed, correct. Yaghavi, correct. Right. Answer is B for this. No issues. 10, 20, 40, 60, 160. 160 plus 163 is 323. Very good. That's what I'm saying. 30 seconds, you will get these kind of questions also. So 10 questions approximately we're done. Let's look at this question. What is the next one? So A, B, C, next one has to be D. Unfortunately, all 4 are D. Then M, L, K. So K, L, M. So it has to be what? I, J, K, L, M. J should be the next one. The only thing which is there. So, it is like A, B, C, D. Then J, K, L, M. It is going this way. So therefore, answer has to be B. I don't even have to look at the other two actually, because I will automatically get your answer. And therefore, answer is choice B for this. It's an easy question. These kind of easy questions is where you save time, and questions which are a little lengthy, you might have to take more time for this. One more question quickly. I don't know the answer for this. Please solve this. Give me the answer. If you have written that ABCDs with yourself, you will get his answer faster. This is not that easy. Look at it. J to N. J is 10. N is 14. This is 3 gap here. J, K, L, M. K, L, M. This is a 3 gap here. Then N to S. S is what? 19. Here I have 4 gaps. N, O, P, Q, R. This is 4 ka gap. Then S, after that there is Y. Y is what? 25. This is S, T, U, V, W, X. There are 5 gap here. Therefore, this should be 6 here. Then Z, A, B, C, D, E. 6 of them should be there. Hence, answer has to be F starting. F has to start. Now, clearly, this cannot be these two answers. Now, either this or this. Now, the next questions will be you look at B, I, O, T, or the 6. Similarly, you will get your answer as X. Therefore, the answer is D for this. Yes, absolutely. It is not C, it is D. FXM should be the answer. Once again, if you look at it, B is what? 2, I is what? 9, O is what? 15, T is what? 20. Look at this. What is the difference? Now it is coming down. Look at this. 9 minus 2 is 7. 15 minus 9 is 6. 20 minus 5 is 5. That means 4 in gap. You need 3 gap here. T, U, V, W. You know, you will have UVW. X has to be the number because this is 24. 24 minus 20 is 4. So it cannot be Y. It has to be X. No. It's okay, Sirinja. You're so cute here. No issues at all. Don't be sorry about any mistakes. But yeah, learn the way to this. Now you understood, guys, how to do it. These are simple questions. But please understand, just to give you a quick understanding of this, I have also made a, in fact, I'm just showcasing to you. I have also done the same thing. I have also done ABCD myself. Because if I can't do it, there's no way anybody can get this in this world. Nobody, I mean, you can't remember those things. You will have to do it that way only. Okay, right. Let's go to the next question. So answer is clearly D for this. This one, 13th one. Try this out. Try this out, please. See what happens, Vaibhav, we don't know whether you should look at first or last. You'll have to be careful about that. That's all. You're right. In the previous question, you can look at the last and get it. This is a very difficult question, I think. Not really difficult, but I don't think so, Suprada. Just check. Yes, Mohammed. It is M-O-B-A-T. 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 So the answer has to be M-O-A-O-T-B-T. Therefore, answer has to be B. Now, here, what is this MOBAT? I don't know. But it has to be the same way in which it comes in. Not an easy question once again, but you can solve it. B is the right answer for this. 13th question. Couple more questions. Similarly, we'll solve it. These are all number series questions that we are trying. Okay. This I'm going to give you a poll once again. Use the poll for this one. Not a difficult one, but I want you to use the poll. Very good, Pratik. Correct. Yeah, Gavi. Jia, check. Another 15 seconds I'll give you. Use the poll. Use the poll. And you can check whether you're right or not after the poll results are given. Right. I'll stop the poll right now. 57% of them have given the right answer. 57% of them have given the right answer. That means it's not a difficult question. Stopping sharing on this. Yes, you can clearly look at it. This is 1 cube, 3 cube, 5 cube, 7 cube. Therefore, answer has to be D. This has to be D for this. This is 2 square, 4 square, 6 square. Of course, the next one would have been 8 square and therefore it would have been 64, but that's not as asked. What you're asked is this question mark here. So this is 1 cube, 3 cube, dash cube, and 7 cube. Hence, it has to be 5 cube, 125. Okay? So the answer is clearly choice D for this. Do this question. This one I'm going to give you a poll, Gia. Try this. Another 5 seconds. Very good. Maximum number of people got it right. This is the sharing of the result. B is the right answer. 18 out of the 54 of them, actually not everybody has answered. 70% of them got it right. That means that question was not very, very difficult. Once again, how do you do this? Again, a lot of you got N and W correct. Now, whether it's 28 and 25 or 24 and 32, that is one thing which you need to look at it very carefully. Now the only thing is you need to look at what is H. What is H? 8. Then K. This is H 8. And we are getting 16 here. Then K was, what is K? K was 11 and I'm getting 13. I don't know what it is. Then the Q is there, 19. And Q is what actually? Q is 17. So I'm getting it as 19. Then T is what? 20. This is 40. So clearly, this is doubling here. So therefore, I know N has to be 14. This has to be 28. You will get this. Similarly, the moment you get this, actually, you don't have to look at it. Exactly, Nivedita. If you don't have this chart, you will take ages to solve this question. Because see, H to K, there are 2 numbers. Then K to N, there will be 3 numbers. N to O, there will be 2 numbers. Q to T, there will be 3 numbers. All 2, 2, 2, 2 will get done. You will get the answer much, much more faster. Okay? Right. Double plus 2, double plus 2, double plus 2. That's the exact way. The answer is B for this. This is easy. Choose the word which is different from the rest. Anybody? Yeah. Perfect. Kiwi, emu, and ostrich are of the same type, or they're birds which can't fly. They can't fly. All of the same family and can't fly kind of things. And eagle is different. 19th one is B. Next one. I don't like this question, but solve it. If I give you the answer, you will also feel sad. But let's look at it. Let's see if you guys are better than me in this. You will be actually. Wow, Vaibhav. Sandeep, wow. Soham, not correct. Yasleen, correct. मुझे तो नहीं आएगा ये. मैं जिंदगी में नहीं कहूंगा. You see, the answer is 4 for this because this is thick here, plus and arrow are next to the thick. Here, next to the thick. In this particular case, it's odd because it is next to the non-thick item. This is to the thick item, apparently. Hence, answer is 4 for this. Those of you who did not get it, no holds barred. I mean, you can forget it kind of thing. So those who got it, great. Gas ninja. Guess mark ke chhod dena isko. Next one. Choose the word which is least like the other words. This is an easy question. Very easy question. What is the answer? Yep. भाई कैसे कैसे डी भैया? दिशा जी और संदीप जी, क्यों डी आया? Answer is universe. The others are all individual ones. Because see, sun is a star, the moon is a whatever uh, planet. Each one of them an individual universe is a combination of all these things. So clearly, answer is C for this. This one you do this. I'll give you again a poll for this. 30 seconds poll. Let's see if you can solve it. Yeah, satellite. Correct. Moon is a satellite. Thank you, Pratik and Srinja. ये तो नहीं आएगा लोगों को. Yes, Mansi, you're right on this. How do you get, those of you got a number, I'm going to ask this question. It's an odd number pair. We need an odd one. यशलीन, अगर वो करेक्ट है तो आपका आंसर क्या है? यस दिव्यांश, बताओ. वेरी गुड त्विषा, वेरी नाइस. Yes, Divyansh, correct. The answer is B for this. The answer is B for this. 15 of you have got it right. 15 of you have got it right. A lot of you not got it right. Don't worry about this because it's not that straightforward a question. The answer is 7 into 3 plus 5, 8 into 3 plus 6, 10 into 3 plus 5, 13 into 3 plus 5. Clearly, the odd man out is this one. Yeah, 3n plus 5. The other way of looking at it, as Vaibhav is saying, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. ये भी आ जाएगा तुमको. Answer is B for this. Okay, now we get into coding decoding. More questions on coding decoding. Again, let me give you a poll for this. This is an easy question actually. This is a very easy question. The answer is A for this. The answer is A for this. Because very clearly, what is the first? First one is anyway same. You just have to look at what is E is what? Dollar. You will get that E is dollar here. E is dollar. So therefore, answer cannot be 3 and 4. Now, once you know that it is not 3 and 4, all I have to check is the fourth word from here. This is 5 and the fourth is hash here. What is the fourth word? U. What should be U? Is DOU, hash. It has to be hash. It is not 2. Therefore, answer is 1. Therefore, answer is A. This is a way to look at these kind of questions. Don't waste too much of time on this. Yes, a lot of you got it right. Very good. Very correctly, you got it right. In fact, 31 of you have got it very quickly got it right. That's excellent. Okay, we'll stop it here. This one, this question. This one again, I'm going to give you. Please solve this. I'm launching this poll again. If what the ABCDs, if you written is correct, you will get this faster. Yeah, direct coding है Vaibhav. Those of you who have given the answer very, very quickly, all of you have got it wrong. The rest of them now slowly are getting it right. This is important to understand. COUNSEL BITIRAK. Look at this. BCTURSKL. Then O and I. This is 5. N and I, 4 difference. E and A, 3 difference, or 3 in between. Likewise, it is going on. So when you look at guidance, GUIDANCE, you know the first one, G, you need FG, HI, ZA, then you will have BC. You need to get these things first. So you need FHZB, FHZB. Where is FHZB? This is not FHZB. So this is not, you can clearly get the answer out. I don't even have to solve anything because this is clearly I'm getting the answers. Hence my answer is C for this. I have ended the poll, of course. Now, all those of you who have quickly voted, those people who have quickly voted, the first few people who have voted have got it wrong. Now, I do understand that speed is important, my friends. But at the same time, it is important to realize that everything is not speed. You have to have that 30 seconds gap to check it out that you're not making a mistake. Once again, what I'm trying to say is writing it down, pen on paper, it will take you another 20 seconds, but you'll get it right completely. So don't miss out is what I would say. This question, of course, answer is choice C for this. Choice C for this. Let's look at the 25th question. This is easy. You should get this. I'm not giving you a poll for this. Showcase. Give me the answer. Srinja, when will this session end? Whenever you quit, it ends for you. And for others, most probably in the next 1 hour, it will end. Okay, a lot of you are now getting it right. Very correct. The answer is DETEI, Reka. You can easily get this answer. Those of you, see, you need to know that what are the things that you need to look. That bag is interesting. Interesting book. Okay, we'll have to be careful. I think 25th one, right? 25th one, what is the answer? Okay, DE means that bag. So these two should happen. DE and TI, because that bag is there. DE and TI are not there in this. DE and TI is not there in this. DE and TI is not there in this. Answer is there only in B. Definitely my answer is D for this. You don't even have to solve the entire story. You don't have to solve the entire story once again. This one you please solve. A little bit of very good. Twisha and Divyansh, Disha, Nishit, Abhinanda, Adit, all of you are getting it right. Sarika is the right answer. You can clearly see that, right? Meena only likes 2. So Meena can be the answer. Neeta does not like. Neeta cannot be the answer. Then they are friend. Geeta and Sarika like Mollygood. Geeta likes all the flowers except Mogra. So Geeta also doesn't like all the flowers. Answer is B for this. The way to solve it is to figure out what others are not there. You will get your answer straight away. This is a good question. Please solve it. Again, easy question. Very easy question. I can give you a poll quickly if you want. See if you can answer this question. Very, very easy. 30 seconds I'll give you. See, use the poll. Take 30 seconds, but answer. Excellent. I think everybody is getting it right. Almost everybody is getting it right. The answer is done for this. I'll not even solve this. Very good. I ended the poll, guys. Sorry about this. I shared the result. Just about everybody got it right except one person. Okay, this one. This one is easy. Please solve. We have still a lot of questions to do, so I'm going to do it a little more faster than what I've done till now. Again, the same thing. Quick, what are the numbers? Very good. 28th question. Sandeep, ek baar check kar lo. Everything else is correct. Everybody else is right. 654 is the right answer for this. OPR. O has to be common. What is common here? 6 has to be there. 6 has to be there. Then R has to be there, right? Between these two, one of them has to be common. 1, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5. 4 has to come. 6 and 4 have to be there. 6 and 4 are there only in C, and that's the answer. C is the answer. This one is very easy. I'm not even solving this for you. If in a certain code language, Saturday is written as UTASDAY here, reverse, and R, how is hospital written as? You will write TAL here and P. LATP should come in somewhere, or LATTAL, or what is it? R, na? R has to come in. Sorry, LATI should come in. Lati has to come in. The only answer is A for this. You will get your answer. Yeah, you got it right. Very good, Pratik and Sandeep. I'm doing it. Some of these things which we have solved again, I'm not wasting too much of time on that. Okay, now do this. These are, mathematical operators, coding and operators kind of things. Solve this. Right, Pratik and Sandeep, if this is for the same question that you have given. Right, Abhinanda. Right, Srinja. Okay, 144 is the right answer. 144 is the right answer. 144 is the right answer. Just, you'll have to put it up here. I'm just solving. You have to remember BODMAS rules, of course. That brackets of division comes, then multiplication, then addition and subtraction. The answer is this. This is also very easy. I'm not solving it. The answer is, HEAR. H is 1. E is 2. So therefore, the 1 dash 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 2 has to come in. A has to be 3. This has to be 1 3 dash dash 2, which is there in all of them. Then T has to be 5. T, okay, this is T has to be 5 here, and one of them. So 1352, 1352, and I got S has to be 8. So therefore 13852. 13852 is the answer for this. I'm just skipping this question also. The answer is 8 if I'm not wrong. 351 means students like math. 793 means we are students. So students, what is common? 3 is the common. So 3 cannot be we clearly. Similarly, 748 means they are parents. Between these two, what is common? 7 is common. So R has to be 7. So clearly R has to be 7. Students has to be 3. Therefore, V has to be 9. Therefore, the answer has to be C. Okay, there are two questions like this, 33 and 34. Can you please solve? This is now direction sense. Somebody asked this direction sense. What should be the direction sense? We will try to do it a little more faster, guys, so that, good questions I will spend more time on. These are easy questions. A starts crossing the field diagonally. So he's coming like this. After walking half the distance, that means he has walked till the middle, he turns right. So he's going like this. He turns right, walks some distance and turns left. He is like this and then turns left. Which direction is he facing? He is facing northwest. Therefore, this has to be the answer very clearly. He is coming like this, takes a right and coming like this. This is clearly northwest. Answer has to be B. Look at this question. Remember this. A, B, C, D are there. I'll just put it across here. A, B, C, D are there. And we also know this is east, north, differently given. E, S, and W. This is given as north, this is given as W. This is south given and this is east given. Now please solve this question. They have changed this basically. Answer square. Okay, for this question, I'm going to give you a poll. Oh, people have already given the answer. It is now to northwest because the entire thing has changed, Srinja. They have given the different notation itself. Remember this. They have given the notation differently and therefore you will take it as northwest. Do this for 34. Gunit, just check. What, everybody is getting that, is it? I'm surprised. From the original position in figure, D and B move 1.5 length of sides clockwise and anti-clockwise respectively. D moves clockwise. D moves 1.5. So D is here now. And B moves anti-clockwise. Now B is here now. B and D are both at the midpoint between A and C. No, they are not. A cannot be the answer. Cannot be the answer. Very correct, Shravani and Abhinanda and Satyavrat. Answer is choice D. B is at the midpoint between A and the original position of D because B is here now. And D is at the midpoint of the original point of B and C. Therefore, answer is D for this. The answer is D for this. This is direction sense questions, which is very careful. You have to be looking at it. See, 1.5 length sides, 1.5 length sides. So B from here is going in the anti-clockwise direction. So one side and half a side. So B is here now. Similarly, D is 1 length and a half a length. D is here now. Correct? Now, where is B? Between what is the original point A, what is the point A and the original position of D? It is in between that. Similarly, D is at where? Between C and the original point B. That's what is given. Is this clear, Sinja? Yeah, next one. Okay, this is easy. Yeah. This is normal directions now. This is normal directions. This is normal directions. This is east, north, south, west. Remember this. A man is facing northwest. So he's here. He turns 90 degrees in the clockwise direction. He's 90 degrees in the clockwise direction. So he is going this way. And then 135 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction. So it is 90 and here it is. So he will be facing what? he will be facing what? 35th one, west. West is the right answer for this. Absolutely. Again, I'll not waste too much of time on these kind of questions. This is an easy question. I will leave it. Murari, I'll just solve it for you. Murari walked 40 meters north, then took a left turn and walked 20 meters. He again took a left turn and walked 40 meters. How far is he? This is 20 meters. From here to here, he is now final position. This is original position. Which direction is he from the starting point? He is on the west side. 20 meters west is the answer. Simple. This one, next question. A man starts from his house and goes 5 kilometers north. Now turns right and goes 5 more kilometers. Again, he goes 5 kilometers to his left and then turns left and goes 15 kilometers. This is 5 and this is 10. So he is somewhere here. Which direction is he? This is west. This is north. Therefore, answer has to be northwest. Answer has to be northwest. These are easy questions, guys. We should take quick time to do this. Okay. What will be the direction of Satish home? From the school. This is, please do it. Solve this. One question more I will give you to solve. Then we can go to the direction sense is over. We'll go to the next type of questions. Okay, got it. All of you getting it right. Choice answer for 38th one is B, southwest. Dinesh's home is 2 kilometers south from his school. Let's say school is here. Dinesh is 2 kilometers from his home. This is south. Now, and Satish's home is 2 kilometers in the east from Dinesh's home. So this is Satish's home, 2 kilometers. Now, what is he asking? What will the direction of Satish's home? This is from the school he's asking. So this will be clearly, oh, sorry guys. This will be clearly, this is south, this is, sorry, this is south, this is east. Southeast is the answer because it is in between that way. Southeast is the answer. This is very silly. A man moves 4 kilometers east, then moves north, 4 east, north, therefore it will be 5 kilometers. I don't even want to solve this. Now blood relations. I'll give you the first one as a poll. Solve this. Okay, we have got the answer for this one, 40th one. A lot of you got it right. I will stop the poll. This is the result. 19 of you, more than 60% of you have got it right. That's the absolute correct answer. The answer is aunt. A and B are sisters. So A and B are sisters. They are both female. R and S are brothers. Daughter of A is the sister of R. R and S are brothers. Daughter of A is the sister of R. So there is a daughter here who is a sister of R. That means all these things are same from the same family. And hence, B is a female, has to be an aunt to R. Aunt to R. Hence, the answer is choice A for this. This one is also similar question. Please solve one question. Very correct, Abhinanda. Right, Pratik. Answer is cousin. Answer is cousin. A lot of you are getting it right. So P plus Q. Who is P plus Q? P plus Q is B is the daughter of Q. P is the daughter of Q. Then Q minus R. Minus is Q is the brother of R. Brother of R. We do not know still. R by T is the mother of B. R is the mother of T. Mother. So therefore, mother of some T. Clearly, Q and R are brother and sister. So to say, this is sister here and this is brother here. And these two, therefore, will be P and T will be cousins. P and T will be cousins. Daya has a brother. Daya is the son of Chandra. Bimal is Chandra's father. So Chandra, Bimal, Daya, and Anil are brothers. So who is Anil to Bimal? Grandson. I mean, ये तो कुछ भी नहीं है ये. If you read it, you will get your answer. Do this question. I'll give you a poll. Take 20 seconds extra, guys. Don't be in a hurry. Solve this question. Just don't be in a hurry. 20 seconds you take it and then solve this question. Check, Pratik. Another 10 seconds I'll give you. Very good question, actually, if you ask me. Okay, this is what the results say, guys. This is what the results say. 10 of you, 23, 26, 27, 28 of you have only, there are 50 of you, but only 28 of you have polled. 13 of you got son as the answer. 10 of you got his own as the answer. Somebody got a father also, and somebody got nephew also. Therefore, let's look at it. I have no brother or sister. So therefore, ये nephew होने का chances तो बहुत ही difficult है. Because if I don't have a brother and sister, their kids will be my nephew. Remember this. So therefore, D cannot be the answer for sure. But showing to a man, the point of a man said, but that man's father, let's say this guy's father, this man's father is my father's son. My father's son is myself. So pointing this guy is saying that man's father is my father's son. Who is this guy? Has to be son. Hence answer has to be as B for this. Very good question. Very good question. A lot of people will make a mistake in this. That's why I've given you as a poll too. Okay. One more question. We will keep solving more. I'm not doing this, guys. 44th one I'm not doing. Just take a pick of it if you want. The answer for 44th one is A, which is uncle is A in that sense. I'm just leaving it here. This is a interesting question. Alphabet and number test. Study the letter series given below and answer the question that follows. Which two neighbors in the given arrangement are farthest in the alphabetical order? In the alphabetical order, which are the farthest? That is what is given question. Very good, Disha. That's quick and fast. Oh, I think once again, what is the answer? No. Sorry. I think, Disha, you have not given the same answer, right? The rest of you are getting it right. B and Q is the right answer. B and Q is the right answer. My mistake here. What is the difference between B and Q? 1 second. B and Q का difference क्या है? B 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 14. Sorry guys, this is 14. D and Y 1 2 3 4. Y and D is 25 as 20. Shit, my mistake. B is the right answer. B is the right answer. I thought it was A. My mistake. Absolutely correct, Nivedita. Thank you. You got to be careful about it. Let's do this question. This is easy actually. I'll try to do it a little more faster. Some of these questions I might skip to make it relevant for you guys. This one we will solve. Find out the answer has to be CH. Yes, absolutely correct. Answer has to be CH for this. So S and E. S1 dash H. S1 2CH. This is what is happening. S1CH. Then you have EL. EL. After that, again, it has to be H. And then it has to be 8. That is what is happening. So clearly answer is CH. See, it is, if you look at it, Prateek, see, look at this, S1-H, S1CH. So therefore, for the first part, it should be C. For the first part, it should be C. Then the second part, EL-8, ELH8. All of them have 3 in between, if you notice. Correct? So it has to be H. That's the reason why you got it CH. I'll just skip this question. I'll skip this question. This is a good question. 50th one. 50th question, we'll do it. Please solve. Once again, you will see this very, very beautifully. If you use the writing that you have written, you will get it correct. Disha, check. Right, Gunit. Right, Satyavrat. Nishit, no. If alphabet is written backward order, then what will be the 13th letter to the left of the third letter from the right? So Z is 1 and A is 26. So that is the way to look at it. And then what will be the 13th letter to the left of the third letter from the right? So from C, 13th letter, from C, 13th letter, 1, D, E, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. P will be the answer, guys. Very, very clearly you will get this answer. So C will be if you write it from Z to A, Z to, this is 26 to 1. Third letter is C. 13th letter. So third, D, E, F, like this you go. You want the 13th letter. So just count it. You will get the, this one is a P. 13th letter from here will be the P answer. Very clearly. This is easy, silly question. I'll leave this. This is a good question. This is a very good question. This one I'm going to give you a poll. Take a minute and solve this. This question is a good question. Give your time. Give it a time. Little bit of time. Very good. Whoever has given the answer on the poll first. Whoever it is, just tell me on chat. First person, I said. After that, lots of you are giving. The answer is adequate. So therefore, those of you are putting answer choice D, please don't. That is not the right answer. Okay, I will end this poll in 6 minutes, 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. For once, the democracy doesn't work. In fact, had I not told you data inadequate is not the right answer, I would have got a lot of questions, a lot of answers which are data inadequate. Answer is not data inadequate. Let us solve this question. Let us solve this question. In a row of girls facing north, Reena is 10th to the left of Pallavi. Reena is 10th to the left of Pallavi. So if Pallavi is here, Reena is 10th to the left of Pallavi. So 1 to 10. So if this is 0, this will be 10th. So if it is 1, this will be 11th. That is the way to look at it. 10th means 1 plus 10. Because see, if somebody is next, if P is 1, let's say Q is here, just to understand 2. So 2 is first. So in that sense, if 10th to the left of Pallavi, so the number should be 11 for it. That is one thing to remember it. Okay. So P is 1, Reena is 11. If this is the number. Between, there will be 10th. If you want 10th to the 11th, so the difference should be exactly 10. Reena is 21st from the right end. 21st from the right end. If this is 21st from the right end, if this is 21st, this is 10th from the right end, in that sense of the word. Very clearly, this is 21st, this is first. So minus 10, sorry, this is 11th, my mistake. 11 minus 1, this is 10 difference. So 21, and there will be 11 here. P will be 11 here from the right hand. This is the right hand. Now, if Malini, who is 17th from the left end, 17th is Malini, is 4th to the right of Reena. 4th to the right of Reena. First, second, third, 4th to the right of Reena. This is Malini. So this is 21st. From the right, it is coming 11. This is 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. This is 17. Who is 17th from the left end? From 1 to 17th from the left end. This is 17th from the left end. How many girls are there in this row? This is 17th from the left end, and we know that this right end also is, okay, one second. Am I making a mistake? In a row of girls person, Reena is 10th to the left of P, correct. Who is 21st from the right end? Okay, my mistake. I think I made a mistake here. Oh, sorry. This has to be 21st. This is 21st. This is 32 therefore. Because 21st from the right, because Pallavi is 21st from the right end. This is what we are saying. 21st, Reena is 10th to the left of Pallavi. Who is 21st from the right end? This is 21. This has to be 32. 1 plus 10. In fact, actually, this is 31. My mistake. 31. So this is 17th from this 17. If from the left end, here will be 21. This is 4 here, right? That means you need to add 12 more from 31 to get to the left end. Or this will be the 13th number. This will be the 13th number. Remember this. If it is 17 from the right end, this is 16, 15, 14, 13. This is 13th from the left end. That means plus 12. 31 plus 12 is 43 numbers will be there. This is slightly difficult. I'll re-explain this once more to you. I have to read this. Reena is 10th from the left of Pallavi. So Pallavi is wherever. Reena is 10th from this left. So whatever Reena is, but who is 21st from the right? This is 21st. This has to be 31 plus 10. But we are said Malini is 17th from the left, from this left. If this is 17th, 16th, 15th, 14th, this has to be 13th. So from the left end, Reena is 13th. That means there are 12 more to go here. So if 31 are there, 12 more have to be added. That is 43 people are there. Hence the number is 43. This was it was not an easy question. A lot of you got 44 and other answers, but I thought it is very, very important to, depict it in a proper manner. Depict it in a proper manner. Fair enough? Okay. This, therefore, answer is B for this. Got it, guys? I mean, is it making sense, all of you? Quickly, if you can just use the chat window and say if this is now fine. Yeah. Thank you, Yagavi and Yashlin and Abhinandan. And thank you. Okay. Now let's look at some very, very quick questions. This is easy. Can you quickly solve this one more question of the same type? What should be the answer for this? Think about it. There are 1 to 35. Kunal is placed 7th from the bottom. What should be Kunal's position? 29. Because 7th from the bottom. Remember, 35 minus 6 will be 29. 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30 and 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th is 29. So from the bottom. Whereas Sonali is placed 9th from the top. 1 to 9. This is Sonali. This is your Kunal. Pulkit is placed in between the two. In between the two will be what? 29 plus 9 by 2. That is 38 by 2, which is 19th position. Very clearly. What is Kunal's positions from Pulkit? Exactly 10th position. From 19th to 29th is 10th position. That's the answer. It has to be in between. Remember, Sonali and Kunal, 29 plus 9 by 2, beach mein rahega. 19th position, therefore. So what is Pulkit's position from K? It will be 10th position. B. This is a beautiful question. One more question. One last question in this. If I can solve it for you. If you can guys solve it. We'll take another 20 minutes, guys. Some more nice questions which are there. I'll go to cubes and solve them. It will be useful for you. 9 books is correct, Nivedita. Very good. C is the right answer. I think D is the right answer if I'm not wrong. 57th question. There are 64 history books arranged in a row. Ancient history is 25th from the left side of the row. Ancient history is 25th. And medieval history is 30th from the right. That is 64 minus 30 is, what will it be? It will be what? 34, right? 34, 34th it will be. 34th it will be. It will be 34th, yeah. Therefore, what is the total number of books between ancient history and medieval history? There will be 9 kind of things. Answer is D for this. 1 second, actually. It will be 35, guys. My mistake. 35. This has to be medieval history, which to be 35. Because it is a 30th book. See, remember this. If this is 64th book, this is the 64th book. This is the first book. If it's 63rd, it is the second book. Right? If it is, that means the difference is 1 less. So if it is a 30th book, if it is the 30th book, this should be 64 minus 1, 63 minus, this should be 35. 35 it should be, because how do I explain this? Just give me 1 moment, I will explain this. So second book from the right is 64 minus 1. Yeah, 64 minus 1 it should be. Second book, 64 minus 2. The third book will be 62. 64 minus 2 it will be. 64 minus 2 it will be. So if you want 34th book, it will be 64 minus of books are 9 books in between. Yes, Disha, you're right. Absolutely right. 9 books is the correct answer. But only thing is, this is 35, this is 25. That's all. Okay, I am skipping a couple of questions. Look at this question. Look at this question very quickly. Deepavali or Diwali is a festival lights of India. One can find a row of lamps in every house these days. Chaitra lights a row of the lamp in her home. A square shaped lamp is at the 18th from the left. And a circular is 25th from the right. Find the total number of lamps. But I don't know the total given to me. There is no total given anywhere. Nothing has been given. Absolutely correct. It cannot be determined. This is a very good question, Abhinanda. And you will get that. Because nothing else is given, you know that the answer has to be clearly cannot be determined. Okay. So I'll just solve a few. This couple of very, very quick Venn diagram questions we'll solve. Very nice questions these are. The Venn diagram given below, is about a small circle in Marathi, triangle is Bihari, and square is Punjabi. What is the total number of Biharis? Biharis is this one, this entire thing. 2, 1, 3, 6 is the answer. Very clearly. This is easy for a lot of you. This is 2 plus 1 plus 3. That's what we need to look at. You know, this plus this plus this. Therefore, answer is to be 6. This one, which of the following is the best represented in this diagram? Which of these 4 is represented by this? Chair, table, and furniture. See, frankly, furniture, chair, and table will come like this. So this cannot be this. So A cannot be. Family, parents, children. This cannot be this. Gold jewelry, silver jewelry, ornaments. It will be like this again. Answer has to be B for this once again. There could be a doctor who could be a social person, and there could be some honest people. Hence, answer has to be B for this. Please tell me this one. Be careful with the choices. We'll take another 15 minutes, guys, before you guys say goodbye and good weekend. Let's solve some of the very nice questions. Very good. D, E is the right answer. Crow and pigeon are both birds. So both are birds, and crow and pigeon are different, and hence you'll get answer as D for this. What about this? Which of the following diagrams best depicts the relation between males, husbands, and doctors? Males, husbands. So husbands typically are males, and doctors could be anywhere in between. Hence the answer. Now you can say that, sir, section whatever that gay marriage is there, so girl can be a husband also, kind of a statement you can make, but don't make that. We will still not discuss those things yet in the exams at least. Next one. How many boys are students? Can you tell me this? 64th one. Very good, Disha. Very good, Yagavi. Abhinan, very good, very good. Answer is 13 for this. How many boys are students? Boys and students. So this is the answer. Boys who are students. Answer is 13. This one, what is the sum of the numbers which belong to two figures only? This is a good question again. Two figures only. Very good, Satyavrat. Very nice, Abhinanda. Sandeep, no. Right, Kunal. Correct. Yasleen, Yaghavi, Muhammad, all of you. So this 8 will come, this 6 will come, this 4 will come, this 2 will come. Answer is 20. Answer is 20. See, 8 is this one and the square. 6 is the triangle and the, circle. 4 is circle and the rectangle. 2 also is the same thing. The rest of them are either. This is 1 only. Remember this. This is 1. This is only 1. This is only 1. This is only 1. This is 3. This is also 3. This is only 1. This is only 1. So these are the only tick ones or the 2 ones. This is easy, guys. I'm not going to solve this. This is a mathematics question. How do you solve this? This kind of questions also once in a while comes in. X minus 2, if I take it, is equal to 2 to the power 2 by 3 minus 2 to the power 1 by 3. I cube this now on both sides. I cube this on both sides. I'll get what? X cube minus 8 plus 3 into x into 2, x minus 2. 3ab into a minus b is equal to 2 cube, again 2 square I'll get, minus 2, 2 by 2, this is 2, minus 3 into 2 to the power 4 by 3 into 1 by 3, and or I can get it that same thing as 3 into 2 to the power 2 by 3 into 2 to the power 1 by 3 into 2 to the power 2 by 3 minus 2 to the power 1 by 3. Here, this is nothing but x again. You will get this. So this is nothing but plus 1. This is exactly 2 to the power 2 by 3 into 2 to the power 1 by 3 is equal to 2 to the power 3 by 3, which is 2. You will get this as 2. You will get your answer. By putting this entire thing as x, you will get this is 4 minus 2, 2 minus 3 to the 6x is equal to x cube minus 8 plus 3 to the 6 x square minus, you will get what, 6 to the 12 x kind of things, plus 18 you need to do, right? Plus 18. This has to be minus, my mistake. Minus, this has to be plus. So x cube minus 6x square. This is plus 12x, of course. So x cube minus 6x square minus plus 18x minus 2 it will come. X minus 8 minus 2 minus is equal to, actually I'll get equal to 10. Minus 18 I want. I have to add plus 18 here. Is it correct? So I'm get something like 20. I think you just my apologies for you guys. This is like you need to do a little bit of jugglery. Answer is C for this, very clearly. C is the answer for this. Just the method is just this: cube it and you'll get your answer. Cube it and you'll get your answer. This one I'm skipping it. I'll give some very good questions. Wait. Calendars. Please do this question. If India became a republic on 26th January 1950, which day of the week was it? 71st one. I don't know how many of you remember. You can of course calculate it if you get the answer. It is C is the right answer. Thursday is what we got our republic on 26th of January. This is a very interesting question. Can you please solve this? At what angle are two hands of a clock inclined at 48 minutes past 12? Basically, Pratik, there's a slightly longer calculation. The way to do it, very frankly, is to figure it out how many years. So every 4 years, you will get a leap year. Remember this. Every 4 years, you will get a leap year. And 2000 was a leap year. So you go reverse from today, 2020, whatever it is, and go with. But I don't want to go with that because it's a slightly more lengthy discussion itself. Maybe in one other class, I will take it up. At what angle larger and two hands of a clock inclined at 48 minutes past 12? What you're saying is, this is what we want. What is this angle we want? Now, 48 minutes, the R hand goes 24 degrees, whereas the minute hand goes 6 times 48, which is 6 for the 240 plus 48, 288. 288 is minute hand from the 12 o'clock, whereas the R hand goes only 24 degrees. So if you want the angle between them, it will be 288 minus 24, which will be 264 degrees. Hence, answer is choice A for this. Again, clocks and calendars, these have some basics with it. I'll just take 2 minutes of basics for this. See, if you look at a R hand, okay, if I look at a R hand, this, if it goes the entire 360 degrees, 360 degrees of an R hand is 12 hours. That means in 1 hour, it goes 30 degrees. That is 60 minutes, it goes 30 degrees. Or every minute, it goes half a degree. That is one way to understand it. Similarly, if you look at the minute hand, the bigger one, it goes 360 degrees. It's 1 full hour. 1 hour, it goes 360 degrees. Or 60 minutes is 360 degrees. That means 1 minute is 6 degrees, which is what I got it. If I want 48 minutes, for every minute if it goes 6 degrees, 48 minutes it goes 288 degrees, because 6 into 48. In the same time, in that same 40, for every minute this goes half a degree from 12 o'clock. 48 minutes it goes, this is a minute hand, and the R hand goes 24 half into 48 minutes, which is 24 degrees. The difference of this is what the answer will be. The difference of this will be the answer. This is again a very interesting question. A clock is set right at 4 a.m. The clock loses 20 minutes every 24 hours. What will be the time when the clock indicates 3 a.m. on the third day? That means basically 3 days later. So every day it loses 20 minutes. 3 days it loses 60 minutes. That means instead of showing 4 a.m., it is showing 3 a.m. That means when the clock indicates 3 a.m., the actual time would have been 4 a.m. for this. The answer would have been 4 a.m. for this. Okay. I want to showcase some. There are lots of these questions like this. You will get it. I will look at this one. Look at this one. Somebody was asked for a calendar. This is a simple question. If 4th day of the month was Sunday, if Sunday is 4th, the next Sunday will be +7, which will be 11th. The next Sunday will be +7, which is 18th. The next Sunday will be +7, which is 25th. But we want what is 27th. It will be Monday and Tuesday. Answer will be Tuesday. So every 7 days, you get the week. Every 28 days, you will get it. So you can make this out. For example, January. How many odd days are there? January has 31 days. So 3 extra days are there. February, either it is 0 or 1. Because if it is 28 days, it is 0. If it is 29, it is 1. March, again 3. April has 30 days. That means there are 2 extra days. So you add the extra days for this. I'm really not going into this, but when we teach you, we will teach you the entire story of how a calendar should be done. It's very, very easy actually. Okay? I'll just skip this question. Okay, this is a very good question. I'll take another 10 minutes, guys. I said 15 minutes, another 5-10 minutes. We will finish this. Some very nice questions are there. Let's solve this. Looking at the mirror, the clock is 9:30. What is the actual time? Anybody, by the way, quickly? Very good, Pratik. Anybody else? No, it is not 3:30. Always 9:30 plus 2:30 should give you 12. Always this plus the mirror should give you 12 o'clock. So 30 plus 30 will give you 00, 1 extra. 9 plus 2 plus 1, 12. This is very, very important, guys. For example, now can I ask you a question? Can you give me the answer on this? If it is 8:43, what will it show in the mirror? Assume that I can get that exact minutes. What should be the actual, what will be seen in the mirror? Very good, Muhammad. Very, very good. Very, very fast. Nice. Nice. It is 17 you add to make it 1 hour. That makes it 9. Answer has to be 317. Answer has to be 317. Okay, right. You got it. Couple of other nice questions we'll solve. This is again similar question for hands. Okay, what about this missing characters? Can you solve this? A few questions are there, nice questions we'll solve in the next 5-7 minutes before we say a good Saturday evening to all of you. 78. In the matrix below, the numbers in the cells follow some rules. Identify the number which when substituted for maintaining the same rule. You can clearly see this is 11 square minus 1 square, 121 minus 1. 13 square minus 4 square, 169 minus 16 is 153. Therefore, this has to be 36 minus 4, 32 has to be the answer for this. Very good, Mohammed and others. Let me take some very nice questions. Let me take some very nice questions. These are boring questions. I will not solve them. I will not solve them. I'll not solve this one. I'll not solve this. I'll take cubes. This one good. Can you do this question? I'm going to give you a poll. This is a very nice question. Easy question, actually. Please do the poll. Next 10 minutes, we will close it, guys. We are almost at the end. Srinja, are you there or you left? Yeah, you're there. Very nice. Look at this. 5, 4. 4, 5, 4, 5 and 6, 1 and 2, both are there. Next to 5, you want 6 is there and 3 should be there. So how do I solve this? How do I solve this kind of thing? So 5, 6, this and this has to be 1 and 2 only. Because next to 4, 1 and 2 are there. So on this side and this side, 1 and 2 have to be there. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 are over. So the only one which is opposite 4 has to be 3. The only one opposite 4 has to be 3, or the one opposite 3 has to be therefore 4 for this. This is a good question. A cube is cut into 64 smaller cubes. This is the way it is cut. 64, 1, 2, 3. I can make a nice diagram like this. 1, 2, 3. This is a nice question. Actually, if I had time, I would have really tried to solve this nicely, because it will give you a lot of answers for this. There are simple answers for this. Okay, 4, 4, 4, 4 into 4 into 4. This can be written as n into n cube. So if you paint this entire thing in one side and then cut it into 64 smaller cubes, what will happen? Now, these three, the corners, and there are 8 corners, will have 3 faces painted. 3 faces painted. If you want 2 side painted, the answer will be 12 into n minus 2. 12 into n minus 2. If you want one side painted, answer will be 6 into n minus 2 whole square. And 0 side painted will be n minus 2 whole cube, where n is the 4 into 4 into 4. N is given as this one. The way it is converted into n into n into n is equal to 4 into 4 into 4. So 64 is 4 cube. Therefore, my n is equal to 4. How many smaller cubes have no surface colored? This is 4 minus 2, 2 cube. Hence, answer has to be 8. This particular question is a very good question. Once again, we will solve it in a normal class, where the entire story of how to get these cubes will become easier. What about this question? How many smaller cubes will have at least 2 surfaces painted? Look, 2 sides painted is 12 into n minus 2. 12 into n minus 2 is 2 sides painted, which is 24. We also look at 3 sides painted. This is 2 side painted. 3 side painted will be obviously 8, we said. We want at least. Therefore, answer has to be 32. Some of you have obviously getting it quickly. No, it is not 24. It is at least, guys. At least means either 2 or 3. Be careful about this. Very clearly. Dakshina and Abhinanda. Yeah. Dakshina, Praveen. You got it? It is not D. It is C. C. Okay. Right. I'll just solve. Okay. What about this? A 6 centimeter cube is cut into 2 centimeters cubes. So this is clearly 2 plus 2 plus 2 cubes, or the total number of cubes are formed is 2 cube. Sorry, it is formed into, my mistake. If I have a 6 centimeter cube, this is what I'm cutting it as. Remember this. This is the way I'm cutting it as. So if this is 6 centimeters, each one will become 2, 2, 2. So it will be 3 into 3 into 3, which has to be 27. 3 cube. 92nd one. What about this, guys? Quickly, if you can tell me the answer. Good question again, this one. Where, just check, Abhinanda. Satyavrata, I'll answer that question in a moment. Answer is A for this, correct. So if I put, I'll get E down on top. If I look at it, E will be down. You can see this. If E is down, lambda is here, mu will be up. So if E is down, mu will be up. Therefore, answer has to be A. Does not occur adjacent to E. Okay, I'll just go to this question that Satyavrata asking me. Satyavrata, are you there? हाँ, so ये क्या बोल रहा है? 6 centimeter cube है. Total centimeter is 2 sides. So the cube, all sides is 6 centimeters. All sides is 6 centimeters. So I'm cutting it in 2 everywhere. So that means this I can cut in 3 times. In all sides I can cut 3 times. All sides I can cut 3 times. So therefore the total number of cubes I'll get is 3 into 3 into 3. That's the reason why it is 27. This is water and mirror images. This is easy, guys. This is very easy. The answer is 2 for this, if I'm not wrong. I will show you one question. This is easy. I will not do this. I will solve one question okay, ye karo na, thoda sa, oh shit, I gave you the answer. Please solve this. Last two questions we'll solve. 5 more minutes I have before we end. 2 more questions. The last 2 questions. Let's solve this. 99th one. This basic quantitative ability. Saumita, just check it out. So if it is 2, Saumita, 8 into 8 plus 1, 9. This is 9 down and 8 up. 9 plus 8, 17 and 9 up. 17 3s are 51 plus 9, 60 and 17. This is 17 by 60. This cannot be the answer. Satyavrat, if this is answer 8 plus 1, 9. So this is 9 by 8. 8 plus 3 is 24. 24 plus 9. 24 plus 9 is 33. Answer is 8 by 33. This cannot be the answer. This cannot be the answer. It is not 1 also. 16 plus 1, 17. So 16 by 17 I'll get. 17 3s are 51 plus 16. That is 67. 17 by 67 cannot be the answer. Answer is 3 for this. 4 2s are 8, 9. So 4 by 9. 9 plus 1, 13. 9 by 13. 13 3s are 13. 9 plus 9, 48. So answer will be 13 by 48. It is 3. Yes. Last question. Last question. Last question. Please solve this. I will also give you last question. Let me give you a poll for this. And we will end with a poll. Give 1 minute to it and get the answer right, guys. Okay, we are getting answers. I will take another 30 seconds for this question. Very good, Pratik. Suprada, I will have to check with Mr. Arun Garg. Arun, Suprada is asking something. If you can just send a message to Arun, Suprada, it will be helpful. Okay, I'll stop this question. This is the sharing the results. You have people got B as the answer, as the highest number, but that's not correct. The answer is A for this. Let's look at it, how to solve. The ratio is 1:2, 2:3, 3:4. So the LCM is 12. So multiply everything by 12. Multiply everything by 12. So you will get 6:2. This is 4 2s are 8:2. 4 3s are 9. This is the 3 numbers, therefore. If these are the 3 numbers, now look at it. The difference between the largest and smallest is 27. If 3 parts, this is 6K, 8K, 9K, 3 parts is 3 parts is 27. That means 1 part is 9. 1 part is 9. So multiply everything by 9. I will get my answer. So 54, 72, and 81. These have to be the other answers. If you didn't understand this parts part, this is nothing but 6K, 8K, 9K. These are the 3 numbers. 3K is given as 27. So K is equal to 9. So once you get K is equal to 9, you just multiply by 9. Hence answer is A. Okay, this is a good questions, guys. I don't know how you enjoyed this at all. This was, a The recording will be available, Divyansh, very clearly available in that sense. Thank you so much for listening to this for patiently for 2 hours and also solving a lot of questions. I think you guys have been really, really fantastic about it. Believe me, guys, if you respond, you will also do much better. Do more of this. You will start getting, actually aspire for that wonderful NTSE scholarship too, as well as learning whatever you're doing kind of things too, right? I don't know whether our friend Mr. Arun Garg is there
Yes,
or
sir.
not. Yes, he's there. Arun, a few of them are asking for these questions. Do you want to give this?
No, if the recording would
Thank
be
you,
there, then
thank you so
there
much.
is no
That's
need
lovely. Thank
to.
you, Abhinandar. We will do that somewhere. We will get in touch with you. My colleague and head of this entire thing is going to do that. Suprada, if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat window for everybody.
Yes, sir. If we are giving the recording, then there is no separate paper or PPT would be required to spread
Thank you
out.
very much. Wish you all the very best once again. And I will
No.
serve. It will be
Hello.
in the recording. Yes, it will be on the YouTube also. Yes, absolutely.
Is that